Hi Capricorn, so I'm going to get straight into your reading, and if there's anything else that you feel that you need to know about, then you can find all of the information you could possibly want in my descriptions box, and it's in my pinned comments below. Cross watchers, please remember that you can switch the energies around if you feel that it resonates in reverse. Well, not really reverse, mirrored. I think that's a better description. Anyway, Capricorn in love for the month of April 2021. Let's go. Capricorn. Oh, okay. All right, so you've got higher ground, clearing out the old and shift your energy. Initially, these landed in my lap all in reverse. So there's a bit of a transition stage here, Capricorn. This is, you know what needs to be done, but doing it is another question entirely. Now, usually you don't struggle with getting the job done, right? Usually that's where you're at your strongest, when you have to take action on something. You're a bit like Aries in that way, you know, where taking action on anything business related specifically, not a problem. When it comes down to emotions though, it's a different story, and that's why these landed in my lap in reverse. It's like, you know that you need to take the higher ground on something, but you haven't done it yet. You know that you need to clear out all of the old dross in your life, but you haven't done it yet. You know that you need to shift your energy to a higher perspective, but you haven't done it yet. You're in a good place though. You're in a good place because you're aware of it. You're very, very conscious about what you need to do. And usually, once the Capricorn has made up their mind that they need to take action on something, that's when it's going to get done. So it feels very much like this is just a matter of time. And I'll show you the cards closer up so you can get your own intuitive messages while I'm talking to you. Oh, that's interesting. The first thing that I'm noticing is actually a middle card. There's a keyhole in his chest. So yeah, with the keyhole in his chest, there's also a blindfold on his eyes. Is that the key? Yeah, look at this. Excuse me while I itch a scratch, or scratch and itch. The key is actually hanging there, okay? So it's literally that energy that I was trying to describe. You know what needs to be done. Just right now, you haven't quite done it yet. It's not because of a lack of confidence per se. It's not about that. It's something else. This is more about, because once you take that blindfold off, once you start the ball rolling, as it were, there's no stopping it. So this is going to require you to have a lot of faith in yourself for making the right decision. And it takes you out of your comfort zone because it also requires you on having a lot of faith in the universe as well. Whenever I see owls, that is, for me as a reader, very, very spiritual energy. And for me, it is universal energy, okay? So this is definitely going to require you to have a lot of faith in yourself and the universe. It's taking you out of your comfort zone because, see, once you roll that dice, everything else is out of your hands at that point. While the dice is in your hand, it's within your control, you see? So this is why you're at that stage of, yeah, I know what I need to do. I just need that release. I just need to let the dice fall where it may. Right. Interesting. And it certainly does pertain to matters of the heart. If this was a business decision or anything like that, you would have been straight on it. And of course, this is a love romantic read as well. So there is that. Right, so let's start pulling your tarot, and we'll get very specific answers for the individual that you're dealing with. Oh dear. The Four of Coins want to come out. Now that is, I'm trying to twist my arm around the wrong way. That's Sun in Capricorn energy. So yeah, you're holding back. You're holding back. Trust me when I say this, Capricorn, once you let the dice fall where it may, you will actually feel a huge sense of relief. Right, how does Capricorn's person of interest see Capricorn? The Tower, and they want the top one to come out as well. Okay, right, so the Tower is Mars energy, Aries and Scorpion. The Eight of Cups is Pisces energy. Okay, so Capricorn, someone's telling me here that you're not interested, that you have ended something, or you're considering ending something. Considering. Four of Swords, Libra energy. Considering ending something, you haven't done it yet. Ten of Cups, interesting, Pisces energy. And the Page of Wands, Fire energy. I love this card. I love this card when it comes out in your read, Capricorn. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. I love this card when it comes out specifically in your read, Capricorn, purely because it appeals to that rebellious side that you have. Not everybody is aware that Capricorns actually do have a strong sense of adventure. Capricorn is quite simply one of the most misunderstood zodiacs in tarot. The other two is Scorpio and Virgo. This rebellious side, it's very cheeky. It's someone who comes out with quite a lot of one-liners, and it's I want to say it's kind of like a dry sense of humour. It's really cheeky. It's really nice. It's a nice vibe. So your love interest, or your person in love, because remember this can be like a family love situation as well, it can be that, they're telling me that you're not really interested in them because you haven't really taken any kind of action. They're also saying that you could, well, with this Page of Wands, you could be exploring other things right now, other things that make you happy. Right, why is the Tower here, please, with the Eight of Cups? Six of Wands, it's come out off balance. That's Leo energy, vying for your attention, Capricorn. With it coming out off balance, though, it's almost as if this person is on the outside of your life looking in. They've tried to get your attention, they haven't quite managed. They see that you're distracted with something else right now. Why is the Four of Swords and Ten of Cups here, please? And how they see Capricorn. King of Cups. Scorpion energy. Emotionally mature, emotionally balanced, emotionally stable. There's a greyness in this read, Capricorn. Someone is looking at you and they're not entirely convinced that you're happy, because there's two layers. They're not convinced that you're happy. Why is the Page of Wands here, please? Thank you. The Magician. Mercury energy, so that could be Gemini, Virgo. I'm not getting manifesting with this one. I'm not. I'm getting a pause, a moment of pause. Can you clarify? Yeah, Ten of Coins in reverse. So it is a moment of pause, basically. You do have two apex cards here, right? So this one has come out in reverse. This tells me, Capricorn, someone's looking at you, and on the surface layer, you've got it made. You've got everything in your life sorted, everything looks great, fantastic, but there's like a hidden layer, and it's showing me that someone is assuming, or they're seeing, that you're not entirely happy with your life at this point in time. So I feel that this individual shares like a same sort of energetic vibration as you do. You're kind of on the same page. It's like they understand your reasons behind you currently staying in the moment that you're staying in, right? It's like a quiet understanding. Oh, and strength wanted to show. Leo energy. Diplomacy, strength, courage. The word unity. Unity is coming through as well. Okay, Capricorn, someone feels that you're with the wrong partner. Okay, how does this person feel about Capricorn, please? It's in their heart space. Thank you. What's in their heart space? The Knight of Cups. Are you kidding me? Pisces energy. Love. Youthful love. Eight of Wands. More Sagittarius energy. Action, communication, long distance travel. It could be as well. Unexpected. There is something, unexpectedly falling in love with you here, Capricorn. Four of Wands, Aries energy, and Seven of Swords, Aquarius. This is in their heart space. So whoever this is, Capricorn, they're keeping their feelings very much hidden with that Seven of Swords. Usually the Seven of Swords, I mean, there's a lot of misunderstood cards in tarot. You know, like the Devil, the Death, the Hangman, the Tower. Seven of Swords is another one that's quite misunderstood. On the face of it, it's lies, deceit, it can be betrayal. Here's the thing. Is every lie a negative? Not necessarily. Is every omission negative? Not necessarily. Because it depends on the intent. It depends on the intent of the individual. This is showing in your read, Capricorn, in their heart space, because this is someone who has fallen in love with you unexpectedly, and they're keeping it a secret because they believe that their intention here, the fact it came out with the Four of Wands, their intention is to try and keep the peace. That's not a negative. That is not a negative. Far from it. They're trying to keep the peace. That's why they're keeping their feelings towards you to themselves. Was Capricorn's person hiding from Capricorn, please? They're certainly wishing and hoping for you to reach out to them as well. Right, what they're hiding, Knight of Wands, more Sagittarius energy. What's this one? The Five of Wands, Leo energy. So what they're hiding, I am going to have to clarify this particular combination. Thank you. Death, Scorpion energy, and the King of Wands, Leo energy. Right, heavy on the fire. Really, really heavy on the fire. So this is screaming to me that this is more of a newer connection. There's a lot of lust here in this energy. But there's also, it feels really hidden. It feels really deep as well. What they're hiding. Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands. That's an interesting combination. Clarify Knight of Wands, Five of Wands, please, and what they're hiding from Capricorn. Thank you. Ace of Coins. There's a shift of perception here. Oh, okay. earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with that ace. They could have misjudged you, Capricorn. They could have, for some bizarre reason or other, they might have seen you as a bit of a F-boy, F-girl type individual. That there was something about your vibe that led them to this assumption that you would just kind of play in the field, something like that. Why Death, King of Wands, please? Why Death and King of Wands, please? And what they're hiding. Thank you. Oh no, it's gone on the floor. It's the Queen of Coins, Capricorn energy. Oh dear. Okay. Right. This could also be, Capricorn, this could have been an individual who, you can reverse it. You might have misread them at some point. You could have drawn the incorrect conclusion about them. That there's something about a deeper level of the situation. Either you or they presented themselves in such a way that came across as this, a Page of Wands type energy. Very sort of youthful, cheeky, fun-loving, rebellious, excitable, easygoing as well with the Page of Wands. This could be telling me that somebody might have come across as being a lot younger than what they actually are, either physically, mentally, spiritually, and anything, maybe even all three as well. Someone has misread something about the other individual that gave them the wrong impression. So it's kind of like you know, when we connect with others and we tend to take a little bit of a quick snapshot in our mind of that individual. Oftentimes we have taken the wrong kind of snapshot of that person and we haven't actually captured the bigger picture, as if it were. I'm struggling here because it is literally what they're hiding. It's really 50-50. You've got this part here, which is in direct conflict with this here. So do you see what I'm saying? It's like either you or they kept a certain side of themselves hidden. So you or they might have come across as being young, free-spirited, all the rest of it, maybe even a little bit naive with that page energy. It could be that as well. But actually it's turned out that either you or they were more than capable of holding their own. More than capable, because of that misconception that was like that snapshot that they or you took of them. That snapshot was somehow distorted. It's interesting because we started off this read talking about the different layers, and it's continuing in this read. It's a running theme in your read, all of the different layers. There's been something of a bit of maybe a culture shock for somebody here as well. It's like, see, with this death energy, it's changed up the way that you both now interact with others in your daily lives. It's like lesson learnt, basically, is what I'm getting at. That's interesting. Okay, what actions is Capricorn's person likely to take? Okay, that top one definitely did a huge jump. King of Coins, Virgo energy. Eight of Swords, Gemini. Yeah, Gemini. And the World, fixed. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Capricorn, of course, with the Saturn influence. So the actions that your person is likely to take towards you, they're likely to be stuck in their head about you for quite some time yet with this particular combination. They're not quite ready to move on from this situation, but they're certainly finding other ways where they can feel accomplished in their life. So it's a strange one, because when I look at this, it tells me that Capricorn, for the short-term future at the very least, your person is likely to be using their work with that Knight of Coins energy as a distraction from the connection with you. Plain and simple. The blockage, Queen of Coins, Capricorn energy. Stability. The word sovereign is coming through. Sovereign. This is the blockage. Someone needs to be in a really good headspace where they feel that they're completely living their lives in their true authenticity. The word sovereign is really, really important for somebody here, but it's a blockage. Capricorn, I don't know if this is you or them that feels that they are unable to live their life through the decisions that they're making for themselves. There could be someone else within the mix that is making decisions for you both, which is an interesting concept. It's under there. The star, Aquarian energy, that's the blockage, yeah. There's some kind of shadow work here that is needing to happen. Capricorn, this might be you. It might be. We were seeing that basically in your first oracle read, you knew what needed to be done, but there was that risk, like letting the dice land where it may. It feels too risky for you. So you might want to consider taking a look at some shadow work. It's not scary. It's not like black magic or anything like that. Shadow work is basically really going within and asking yourselves the difficult questions that you'd rather not ask, but are very, very necessary to ask yourself. Questions such as, are you truly happy in your current situation? Are you able to live authentically in your current situation, in your current mindset? Shadow work is about embracing the pieces of ourselves that we might not necessarily like, the pieces that we tend to keep hidden, and understanding ourselves on much more of a deeper level. So it's like, for example, feelings of jealousy. At what point are we triggered into feeling jealous, and how can we utilize that jealousy to further better ourselves? That's shadow work. Interestingly enough, the card at the bottom of that deck is the Eight of Cups, more Pisces. The Lord of Abandoned Success in traditional tarot. So again, there's something that either you or they are needing to walk away from, either not engage or disengage from something, so that whatever this is that's going on between you can come into union. So Capricorn, please. Thank you. Wedding. The situation involves a marriage. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yes and no. I'm going to level with you here, Capricorn. You do deserve love, regardless of how you feel about yourself. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So someone doesn't want to upset the apple cart here, basically. And that's why they're keeping their love a secret. Someone is, whether it's you or them, Capricorn, someone is married. And this is the main reason why that Seven of Swords was coming out. This is why they're not saying anything to you right now about their feelings towards you. They could see that you're already in another situation, and basically, you know, they don't want to be like a home wrecker or anything like that. You know, they definitely don't want to upset the apple cart. Interesting. So Capricorn, please. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Yeah. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they'll manifest physically. Thank you. And sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. And passion, a magnetic and seductive quality is surrounding you at present. Enjoy it. So Capricorn, at this point, I am going to say to you, where is your heart? Where? Because for those who are in a commitment and are not happy, you might have to get to grips with the whole upset in the apple cart situation. Okay. Because obviously this is your life, and I would never encourage anybody to stay in any kind of situation where they're not happy. But it's up to you. At the end of the day, it's completely up to you. Right, nourishment. And that's the number 7. And 7s pertain to confidence, assessment and withdrawal. So, yeah. See with that withdrawal message. Take a step back, Capricorn, and ask yourself those really difficult questions. For definite. Right, I'll try and hold it straight. Okay, nourishment. Choose to nourish your mind, body and spirit. Feed your values. When you're jealous or envious, it is a sign of what you're actually hungering for. Pay attention to your health. And the positive affirmation is, I choose to nourish myself. And it usually comes with like a stone or a gem. Yeah, the stone that it's suggesting that could be beneficial for you at this time is emerald. Nourishment. So for some, you might be holding on to a dead-end relationship because you might feel that that's the right thing to do. So if that's resonating for you, then absolutely I would strongly encourage shadow work. And to help you out with it as well, you could pick up a piece of nuumite. I'll see if I can zoom this in. Nuumite. It's spelt N-U-U-M-I-T-E. Nuumite. Obviously be careful of a lot of fakes, but this really does help you with shadow work as well, because when you start engaging with shadow work, it can bring up a lot of repressed memories and a lot of things that you thought you had buried quite well. They will start coming up to the surface and you will need to start working through them. I have mentioned it before because this has come out in your reads quite a few times before. I'm sure it has. Right, can you have a soul growth reading, please, for Capricorn? Okay, right. So what you're learning, Mars, move forward and defend the self. So you're learning on how to move forward. You're learning when to stop giving to a situation. How you're learning it with the 6th house, which is Virgo, the house of Virgo. So you're learning it through establishing foundations, health, daily life and practical details. Yeah, you are very detail orientated, Capricorn. So the issue that I can see in your read is the details that you've been missing is the details on self. Are you doing something because you want to, or are you doing it because you have to? Okay, and then the end result is conjunction, a union, merging and coming together. Yeah, it's literally everything that we saw in your tarot read. We did mention the union. Okay. Can I have further details, please, Capricorn? Right, this next deck, it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody because it can get really, really specific. And if you've got Libra in your chart, then you might want to go check out the Libra reading, because these cards spelt out a really rude word. It was quite funny. But yeah, just take this deck as like the zodiac information. It's just a bit of additional information for anybody who feels that they might need it. But if you know that this is already your reading, this deck's not going to make much of a difference. Oh, bugger. Okay, right, so you've got tattoos and scars. Okay, somebody could have a lot of physical scars. It could also be hidden as well, so like emotional scars. Now, the fact that you've got tattoos and scars that came up right next to each other, this could be someone is trying to cover up scars on their physical body with tattoos, or think of it another way, they're trying to paint their lives like tattoos. They're trying to present a canvas to the world that is designed to hide scars, and I'm feeling that that's you, Capricorn. The letter R in curvy. Okay, so someone likes your physical attributes, someone really likes your body. Yeah, really likes your body. Sexy. They're saying that you're very sexy. Voice. Someone's got a really sexy voice as well. They're being really specific now. It's like your voice really stays with them, or vice versa, their voice stays with you. Oh my God, seriously. Right, W, G, I, bold, slim, mouth, C and ears. Okay, and then you've got J. Yeah, that's a J. I can never tell with that font. So lots of additional information there. Right, Capricorn, this last deck is really similar to the Rebel deck. Okay, so it can get a little bit naughty depending on what card you get out. It's just to inject a little bit of light-hearted energy back into your reading. Okay, right. Awaken to tiny beautiful things at every fucking turn. Embrace your tiny inner Buddha. And Om, sweet Om. Have a meditation staycation. That would be nice. Okay, so that was your reading, Capricorn. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.